What is up, guys? It's Saikuno here, and today we are playing as Caitlyn. Let's go ahead and take a look at our team. It looks like I'm going to the bottom with Janna. We have Katarina in the middle, and we actually do have a Maokai this time, so we actually do have a Malphite this time, I think, so I will be correct on that this time. We have Wukong up top, and we have, they don't have a jungle, they have a lot of, I mean, whoa, what's going on here? Alright, Shaco's coming in. I'm not sure, Shaco's actually just putting boxes down. I'm going to say activate the boxes before it's too late, because if he doesn't activate it now, then it's going to be a bit of a problem. So, they actually don't have a jungler, and I think it's because Shaco started Meki Pendant. That's very strange. Alright, so what can we do? If we start with... Alright, let's start with traps, and then we'll put a couple traps down just to make sure they're not coming around. And alright, it looks like they are invading! Let's go and shoot this guy once! And go in on that, guys! Alright, they're not going in on it, but there's no way these guys are going to stick around. Let's shoot that guy. He did hit me with a little thingy, but it's not really going to do that much. I did put a trap here, so just to make sure that they're not... Alright, we gotta get to the bottom lane. Oh, Mundo's! Alright, our team's got this under control. So we gotta get to the bottom lane so we don't fall too far behind. Let's actually... Alright, let's ping that, because this is clearly... Alright, these guys have gotta die! There's the trap! Flash ignite that guy! Alright, is he gonna go down? No, he's not. Alright, that was very bad. But this guy is down first blood! There we go! He did ignite me. But that's clearly not good enough. So we did get first blood. But Jarvan and Corki are gonna be very, very powerful. They are going to be higher level than me too, so that's going to be it's going to be something I have to deal with, but hopefully it turns out just fine. So we are healed up. We got to get down there and try and miss out on as little XP as possible, because while we are ahead from starting with first blood, we are going to be behind because we're going to miss out on a lot of XP. I mean, you can see this whole wave. We can see, oh, that's one gone, and that's two gone, and they're actually damaging the tower very, very much. Alright, Maokai is coming down. He may go for a gank here, but it's going to be very difficult. I mean, Maokai ganking, he doesn't have boots, so that's going to make it a little bit tougher to gank for him. Let's go ahead and get a last hit right there, and a last hit not there. Alright, so Jarvan and Corki. Corki has a lot of burst damage, and Jarvan also does a decent amount of damage too. As you can see, he's already harassing me. So we got to watch out for that. Let's go ahead and keep on. How did I not get that one? Alright, let's Q in this bush right here. Corki taking a shot. That's a bunch of damage. He did lose a lot of his HP. Alright, let's Q right there. Shoot this guy. And I said shot that guy. Alright, 2 shots. And there's the no Q. That guy took quite a bit of damage from that. It's definitely going to set him very, very far behind. Alright, let's Q. And it didn't hit him, but it's just fine, guys. Alright, so I think we actually have the advantage here, because they're going to have to back off. Corki is not going to be able to help. This Jarvan has completely lost it. 1 shot. 2 shots, and there's a kill for a bunch of damage. This guy is taking so much damage. He's not actually dead, but they are going to have to go back to base. And who is their jungler? They don't have a jungler. So actually, we're in no danger at all. They're very, very low on HP. Let's go ahead and get our net right here. And we can try and harass them. There's very, very low chance of them diving me. Or at least, like, fighting back, I mean. Because, I mean, I have so many minions, for one thing. And for another thing, they're very low on HP. So it's almost guaranteed death. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot at this tower. I mean, they're not going to stop me. There's no jungler that I'm afraid of right now. So let's go ahead and keep on shooting here and just weaken this tower. There's no way they're stopping me. I mean, let's put this down here just in case. But I highly doubt there's going to be much of a threat. Let's shoot this guy, and we should be able to dominate our lane. There's a gank going on up top. I would look at it, but then I would miss out here. There's a Q for a little bit of damage on him. Alright, it's a little bit of damage. And a death on Shaco. A death on Shaco? What am I... A kill on Shaco, and oh no, Mundo got one. Who is gonna get the last kill? And there we go. That's 2 for 1 for us. Let's shoot this guy, and we should be. I mean, these guys are just getting pressured very, very. Oh my God, there's a kill and a bunch of not that much damage. I can't see their HP, so I have no idea whether or not that did a lot of damage. But let's go ahead and keep on getting last hits. Corki is trying to go back, so let's just go ahead and harass him right there for a bunch of damage. I know. That one definitely hurt him. Alright, let's go and shoot this guy once, and he's very, very low. Alright, let's wait for it. Wait for it. There's the E. There's a Q going off. That guy's very, very low. I don't know if I'm going to get him. Oh, he's so low. And there's actually, I mean, there's no jungler. I can't stress that enough. There's no jungler. So there's really just no threat of of me being like, I wouldn't do this if they did have a jungler, because if they did have a jungler, I would be in a lot of trouble. I mean, if I dived like that, the jungler could come at any moment. I don't know what I'm saying, but he could come at any moment, and that would really just, that would pretty much ruin my entire thing there. But without a jungler, it's just really, really hard to, I mean, you can play aggressive anytime because they don't have, there's no external threats. Like, you know exactly what's there, and you know exactly what's coming. So there's, like, I'll just shoot this guy, and he's not gonna shoot him again. There's the Q going off. He did dodge it, but we can't shoot him once and shoot him again. He actually has less range than me, so if he keeps this up, he's definitely gonna fall behind. Alright, so he did take quite a bit of damage there. Let's put a little trap down and shoot this guy, and we gotta not get hit by that. Alright, we gotta E out. We actually can't E out. Let's go ahead and use that. Kite this guy, ignite this guy, and we didn't ignite him. Alright, that's not what I wanted to happen. We actually didn't get in range to ignite him. Can we get this guy? Alright, we don't want to get hit by that. Let's shoot this guy. We can definitely kite him around. There's a bunch of shots on him. Use our last potion and flash in. One shot, two shots. That guy is definitely going down. This guy is next. One shot. There's a kill going off. This guy is down, and a double kill for Caitlyn. There we go. It looks like we actually turned the kill lane around. I thought Jarvan and Corki would definitely be very, very strong against me. Because, I mean, Janna's pretty good, but it's kind of, we have a more defensive setup, I guess. And Jarvan and Corki is basically just a kill lane. But the problem is they didn't get kills. I mean, they just didn't get kills. They don't have a jungler that can bail them out right now. So let's go ahead and get back to base, and we'll pick up some items. Shaco is trying something funny there. He's going for the blue buff, actually. Shaco is either going for the blue buff, or he's going for some kind of weird thing. I have no idea what he's doing. Alright, so we don't really have enough money for anything, so I'm just going to buy 2 Doran's Blades. And you guys might be wondering why I bought 2 Doran's Blades. And that's because even though I kind of shut them down here, and I do have a pretty big advantage, I don't know 100 what the Mechie Pendant. Alright, so that's probably half the reason I'm winning. This guy bought a Mechie Pendant. And the other half of the reason is because I don't really know the other half. But let's go ahead and head back to the bottom and see what's going on here. They are going for that blue buff, but little do they know that they're completely surrounded by 3 of my allies here. Alright, let's put a trap down. Shoot this guy. Corki's completely lost. There's a kill going off, and it didn't hit any of them. Alright, let's snipe this guy. This guy is going down. There we go. And Jarvan didn't even come back. That is just the model teammate right there. When you have like full HP like that, and your ally is about to get sniped, you just walk right away, because that's how this game works. You know, if he took the shot for him, that would have been silly. So let's go ahead and keep on farming these last hits. There's one shot. Is he gonna dive in? No, he's not. He's by himself, so we may as well bully him out of lane. There's one shot, and shoot this guy in the back, and he's running. Alright, I'll let Janet handle that, and I'll just go ahead and keep on getting creep score. Oh my god, how did that happen? I thought my team had him surrounded. Alright, so apparently my team didn't have the, oh, it was a 3v3 there, so I thought my team had the advantage, but it's just fine, guys. Let's go ahead and keep on getting creep score and missing them, actually. And one shot there. I think we should have the advantage. I mean, how many? I mean, we have 41 CS, which is not very much. Oh man! All right, Corki taking a shot, and Corki taking no other shots. All right, he did Valkyrie out. Otherwise, my Q probably would have hit him. I think maybe, or at least I'd like to think it would have hit him. All right, let's just shoot this guy. Shoot this guy again. For a bunch of damage. He's losing a lot of his HP. Alright, Corki is not going to trade with me. He's just way, way behind me. There's no way. If we just stood at each other shooting, he would be at a huge disadvantage. There's no way he could beat me in a straight-up trade like that, especially with Janna supporting me. So let's go ahead and keep on going for last hits here. And one more right there. One more right here. And we can go ahead and bring this tower down. And after that, alright, wait for it. Alright, there's the E! And the kill going off right there, and it did hit him for a chunk of damage. Not too little, actually. Alright, let's shoot that guy once. Bring this tower down. One shot to bring. There's the trap, and there's the Q, and this guy is going down. There's the snipe. No snipe. Where's no mana? No mana. Alright, so apparently I had no mana. Alright, so apparently I couldn't snipe him because I ran out of mana. So that's kind of embarrassing, but what can we do, guys? I mean, we got 1 kill. That's half decent, and we definitely have a lot to improve on. I don't have enough money for my BF sword. I kind of want to. Well, even if I kill these, I won't. I'll just buy like a pickaxe, I guess. Should I buy a pickaxe or should I... Oh, the decisions are so tough. Alright, let's just buy the pickaxe and we'll head out here. We gotta go help this guy out. I think... Oh man, Maokai's in quite a bit of trouble. They're just waiting for that wave. Once that wave hits that tower, Maokai is gonna get dived for sure unless Wukong comes to turn this around. It looks like Maokai did dive in. Wukong taking that guy down. Shaco, nowhere to be seen. Actually, Shaco was there. Alright, he has 400 HP, and I have almost enough damage, actually. I actually almost have enough damage to kill this guy. Alright, let's... Q right there, and he's gone. Alright, he's gone. Let's... Wait a minute, there's a... Whoa, how did he heal? Alright, he did heal, but he's not getting out of here. Alright, where are you, Shaco? Where are you? There's the E! And there's a Q! And this guy is... Oh my god! So look at that damage! That is... How much does this do? That is like berserk amounts of damage. I can't believe it does that much. Oh man, they are going to get this tower, but we can actually... I mean, they are going to get that tower, but we can trade towers here. So let's go ahead and push the middle, and we'll try and trade towers. Maokai wasn't able to stop them. I should have like stayed back there or something to stop them from taking that tower, but it's a little bit too late now. So here's the plan, guys. There's no way I mean, that tower's already gone, so the best way to keep up is to take one of theirs. Alright, let's see if Maokai wants to dive on me. There's the E! And this guy's taking a bunch of damage. There's a W for the trap, and that guy did not get hit by the trap, but he did take a lot of damage there, and I probably should get some lifesteal right now. I do have a little bit from the Doran's Blade, but that's not quite as much as I'd like to have. So let's just auto-attack these minions. It's usually not a good idea, but I do need to shoot this. Oh man, he's doing a lot of damage. That Maokai is very strong. Alright, let's shoot that guy once for very little damage, actually, and start shooting these things. Alright, bottom lane is having a little bit of trouble. Maokai is very low. This guy's completely lost it. He's probably going to die, and he is down. Good job from Maokai. That guy was a little bit too crazy. I'm not sure what he was thinking, charging in like that. But let's go ahead and keep on going down the middle. We don't have enough mana for Ace in the Hole. Once we have enough mana for that, we'll be able to do something, I hope. Alright, so I'm highly doubting that they're going to dive me. But the thing about Caitlyn is, even if you're getting pushed, you can just do this, and there goes most of the wave. Alright, so they're not going to be able to push this tower because I can just clear the wave really, really easily like that. It's going to make it really, really difficult for them to push the tower against me. So let's go ahead and keep on attacking. We are behind, so we got to play it safe and regain HP and just keep them from taking this tower, because if they dive me, I have a feeling that they're going to be able to kill me quite easily. Alright, this thing should go down one tower shot, and there we go. And one shot there. And Corky actually also is here, so that's going to be a small problem maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so it looks like they're matching us here, and that's not what I wanted. I don't have full HP, I don't have full mana, so I don't want them to match me here. So instead of staying here, I'm actually going to go to the top, and... Wait a minute. Where'd they... Alright, let's put some traps down, because I don't know where they went, and I don't want to get caught out here. Alright, Maokai's in the middle. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're in the middle, and we can go to the top, so let's go ahead and walk up here. This Mundo is not going to be much of a threat to me. I can just kite him really, really easily. But just in case, we can put a little trap down here, and let's go ahead and push this lane. Looks like Corky is bottom. We're going to need someone down there, so let's ping that. And Maokai is waiting in the jungle. Or maybe he's not. He's actually, it looks like he's leaving. Alright, so Maokai is leaving. Let's go ahead and attack here. And where is Mundo? I'm not actually... What is this thing? Is that a trap? Oh, that is a trap. I didn't even know I put one there. When did I... That must have been a long time ago. Alright, let's go ahead and attack this tower, though. It is half HP, so we will get it down on the next wave. And that's definitely going to help our team out with the money. Let's shoot this guy. Oh, no, one more shot. Alright, we got that one. Got this one, and this one, and this one, too. And so many last hits. Alright, if we get this one, I think that's the whole wave. Alright, here's one more last hit. There we go. Alright, let's get this tower down. Mundo, probably not going to dive me. Alright, let's shoot this guy. There's the E! Shoot this guy! Ignite going off! This guy is not going to... He's crazy if he thinks he can take me. Alright, let's get in the bush and shoot this guy. One shot, two shots, flash away, one shot, two shots. There we go. That guy Thought he could take me. Not quite gonna work out. Let's Q. Where's the other team? There's 3 of them there. One of them may be coming up for me, but I have a feeling that he's not. I'm just gonna take the chance and pray that he's not coming up here. Alright, so there's 3 of them up there. And if I get this tower, even if I die, I think it's worth it. Alright, so this tower is down. We did get it. Let's go ahead and get out of here just in case. One of them is coming out here. Looks like my team is winning. Double kill for Janna. That's insane. Janna is 1v1ing Maokai, but our Maokai winning the Wukong ultimate. And this Maokai trying to juke, but Katarina is there to take him down. And there we go. A bunch of kills for our team. Wukong actually died. I don't remember that happening, but he did help out the team, so that's definitely a good thing. Let's go ahead and pick this up, and we can sell one of these because it's not that useful anymore, and the lifesteal is actually going to be a lot more useful, I think. I have a feeling the lifesteal is going to be a lot more useful than keeping a Doran's Blade. Doran's Blade does give lifesteal, but this is 10% compared to 3%. So in total, we'll have like 16%, which is quite a bit of lifesteal. Looks like Katarina's in quite a bit of trouble here. She is surrounded. Wow. Okay, she's actually in next to no danger. Alright, that works out just fine for me. Alright, so there's 2 of them in the middle, 1 at the bottom, and Mundo's obviously up top. I actually don't have Ignite for Mundo, but I do have Wukong, which is just as good. Alright, Wukong is going in. We gotta get a trap down real quick, though. There's a trap, and this guy walking past the other way. Where is he going? Alright, so he's gonna take a lot of shots from the tower there. We're gonna need Janna. Janna is circling around to cut this guy off. And Maokai, we're completely surrounded. There's no way this guy's getting out. Janna is slowing him. There's no way he's getting out of here. I mean, even if he had flash or something, there's really... Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna... Maokai's right there. And he's walking right into Maokai! There's no way he's getting out, and he's locked down. Katarina also there to finish the job. Alright, let's go ahead and Q right there. And W right here. Auto attack that guy. 1 last hit, 2 last hits, 3! Not 3 last hits. Mundo, actually... He survived a lot longer than I thought he would. I'll give him credit for that, but not quite good enough. Alright, looks like Maokai has given me the red buff, and as an act of communication, I will say thanks. And hopefully that will please him for giving me the red buff. Oh man, Maokai going in on Katarina here! Alright, let's go ahead and W right there. Q going off, and he's actually not retreating whatsoever. Let's E over this wall, shoot this guy. This guy's getting bursted down like crazy. He's definitely going down. And a killing spree for Katarina. This is a fairly one-sided game. Alright, that's 7-0. I haven't died yet? That is insane. I can't believe it. But let's go ahead and keep on going here. Shaco is standing right there, and I actually might be able to kill him. Alright, let's Q right there. Okay, this guy's dead. See you later, Shaco. And Shaco is legendary. Oh my god, that is a trap right there. And Q this guy. This guy definitely going down. And we got to Ignite Mundo. We're going to die. We're going to die. Help! Help! Alright, this guy is not getting me. He's going to get cutted around like an angry animal. And that guy is legendary again. 9-0. Oh my god, this is crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on going. Push this tower down. Corki is not going to stop us. I am at half HP, but I really don't think he can stop us. Let's go ahead and get out of here because we have stayed here quite a while. We have plenty of money to buy other things. So we can go ahead and head back to base and spend some of that money we've earned. I think we have enough. Do we have enough for it? Yeah, we do. We have enough money for Infinity Edge. Alright, if I get the Wraiths, will I have enough for... Oh, if I got the Wraiths, I would have had enough for my dagger, but it's okay, guys. We got this. We have plenty of damage from this, and we should be able to... Oh, no! Janna is going to get away. I mean, there's no way you can chase down a Janna. She's way too fast. Looks like they are going to try, though. They are trying to chase her, but she's just too fast. I mean, she has this little paper plane or whatever that is that makes her very quick. Alright, let's go ahead and Q right... Okay, I'm actually a lot farther than I thought I was. Alright, there's a W for a trap, and this guy is going down, and he is... There we go! Oh my god! Maokai unable to block that shot. There's the Q. This guy going down. This guy also going to go down. He's chasing after Wukong, but it's not going to work. One more shot. That guy is down. Legendary. I got the kill. How did I get the kill? I don't even know how I got the kill. And Shaco's trap actually scaring us all off, but that's not quite going to work out. This is 11-0. Oh my god. This is just insane. Alright, let's go ahead and attack this tower, and Shaco is not going to stop us. There's really nothing he can do to stop us from charging in like this. And this tower is going to go down very, very quickly. Alright, let's start planting some traps around. And there's Corky for 1 shot, 2 shots. There's the Q going off. And I'm not sure if it hit enough of them. But let's get away from this wall just in case they have some kind of weirdo trick. Corky is half. Oh my god! That guy got completely destroyed. This guy has lost his surrender. And there we go, guys. That was Caitlyn. I'll see you guys next time.